Hi, my name's Michael Hennessy. I'm an undefeated professional boxer campaigning at middleweight, and today I'm going to be talking to Newman about how I keep fit, my physical and mental health, my daily routines, and how I keep my body and mind on track. On a typical training day, I'll normally get up quite early and get a big breakfast in before my first session of the day, and the breakfast normally consists of porridge, fruit, and either a protein shake or a protein bar, which I like to have to get rid of my sweet tooth in the morning. Then I'll let that digest for about an hour before I start training so I don't feel sick. Then for lunch and dinner, it's very important for me to get a lot of protein in for my recovery and to get the gains from training. However, I like to stick to close to a vegetarian diet and have as little meat as possible. For example, getting my protein from the likes of chickpeas, lentils, beans, pulses, etc. But if I do have meat, I'll have chicken and fish. Then of course, for a boxer, it's very important to get lots of carbs in because your carbs is your energy, and you get this from stuff like rice, pasta, jacket potatoes. And then lastly, I have a lot of greens with my lunch and dinner, a lot of vegetables, because vegetables of course have loads of nutrients, and also, you know, they fill you up without actually giving you that many calories, which is very useful when making weight. Me, myself, I walk around very close to my weight, so I'll have the odd sweet thing here and there, because I feel like if I deprive myself, it puts me in a bad mood when I'm training and stuff. So I feel like having a sweet thing here and there, it makes me feel a lot better. And then lastly, I take vitamin D vitamins, because in the UK climate, we obviously don't get too much sun. So it's very important for me to take them. And also B12 supplements, B12 vitamins, because B12 is what you get from meat, and I try to have as little meat as possible, so therefore I'm probably not getting enough B12, and it's very important for me to take them in vitamin form. My training program normally consists of roughly 2 sessions a day for 6 days a week, and then rest on Sundays. At least one of the sessions per day will be boxing, whether it be bag, pads, sparring. I try and fit in at least 2 spars a week, because that's as sport specific as it gets, you know. Sparring is how you get your fight fitness, your timing, your reflexes, and it's the most important part of training without a doubt. My other session will either be running for my fitness or weights for my strength and power, which complement the boxing training very well. You know, I train all year round, so I'm always fit. However, in a physical sport like boxing, it's very easy to pick up injuries and niggles. So if that does happen, what I normally do is I'll work other body parts that aren't injured. For example, if my left hand's broken, I'll work my right hand. If both hands are broken, I'll work on my head movement and feet, you know, so there's no excuse, you can always be working on something. Me myself, I'm quite a happy individual, but like everyone else, I do have down days. And what I find really helps on those down days is actually going into the boxing gym, because when I go into a boxing gym, all my worries and negative thoughts just disappear. You know, it's great taking my anger out on the heavy bag or my sparring partner, and no matter how badly I feel going into the gym, I always feel great coming out. Another thing I do to help keep on top of my mental health is yoga. I try and go to yoga at least twice a week, and I think it's brilliant for the mind, body and soul. And I don't think it's just athletes who should do it. I think it's a very important thing for everyone to do, to stay on top of their mental health, because the same thing happens no matter how bad you feel going in. Once you leave, you feel so relaxed and, you know, happy about life. And lastly, I find in a tough sport like boxing, it's extremely important to have downtime with your friends and family and enjoy yourself, you know, when you're not in the hard training, because boxing is a tough enough sport as it is, and if you're not having fun in between, it can lead to, you know, you feeling down a lot and not good about life. So it's very important to spend time with your loved ones and enjoy yourself.